Welcome back. Part 2 of making a custom indexer plate, and there's going to be a lot of traffic noise in the background for some reason. But I'm really excited about this, and I'll tell you why. It's because of the BluDRO that I made this guy with. You've seen the larger mills, and they have that giant DRO readout that costs a small fortune. It's got all the math in it to do all kinds of different things. Well, the BluDRO, just over $100, is a miniature version. It's the same thing, same capabilities, same power for a mini lathe, so a mini mill. You can also use it on a lathe. I know Randy Richard, I think, has one on his lathe. But I did a video some time ago showing the BluDRO, figured out how to work it, created a user manual for it, posted it on the website. Well, the designer of that unit saw that that video finally, and he contacted me. So we're now in communications. He's excited. He wants to work together. He's going to be sending me out another board here, and we're going to get this thing, you know, a couple of things I had problems with. I couldn't figure out one function. Another function didn't work, and there was a noise issue. So hopefully all of this can get hammered out. And the user manual updated, and this is going to be a fantastic product. You know, I love it as it is. I abandoned it, like the tachometer, because of the noise in the power line. So hopefully we can get that all straightened out. So this video, first I'll show the one function now I know how to use. So I'll show how to do incremental and absolute positioning. And then I'll show you guys how I use the whole circle stop function in the DRO unit to do these holes. So I'm excited. Hope you guys enjoy. I know this is kind of glary, but I kind of figured out, and we just wanted to show this absolute and incremental stuff. It's kind of key here on when you want to quit. So let's say you zero everything out and it goes to incremental automatically. But, you know, this was the problem I had when I was machining and I wanted to quit. Okay, so let's say that's 0 right there. So you zero everything out. And as you'll see in this video, when I'm in the whole circle, the numbers are now completely changing because it's trying to target each place that you're supposed to drill the hole. And the problem is, if I want to quit, I can't find 0 again without using the edge finder. So what I figured out is you do this. You hit, oops, you hit any axis. And where is it now? Okay. Oh, you hit this again. There you go. Set absolute dimension to 0. I'm already zeroed, so set the dimension. So now if I go back, close, if I set, see, this is absolute now, and it says 0. If I go to incremental for that axis, it's a different number, which I can zero out again. So if I go here, and you hit the digit again, select set absolute 0, set the dimension, close that. Now if I move, oops, bring this up. Now if I move because of the hole, I can say, well, where is absolute? Okay, I'm off here. Oh, actually, see, I can go incremental and zero it out. So now I'm not on 0. I'm someplace else, boom, both axes. If I go back over to absolute, it'll tell me where I have to go to get back to the 0 point. Whoops. Yeah, and that looks pretty much so where I was too. 9, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. So I just wanted to show that there's a way here of having it remember where 0 is, or a point, any point that you set for an absolute position, where you can set it, and then you can go back to that position, turn everything off, and you're good to go. So I can go and turn it off, and it'll be, and when I come back on, power off, I'll know I'm at 0, so I can reset everything up. Hopefully the light's pretty good here. Let me move this camera down a little bit. Alright, mini pallet. You can see my go-no gauge. I drilled a hole in it. Bolt it down. Putting this plate here on it and sliding the pallet back and forth. I am just making the travel, which I'm not too thrilled about, because I'm real close to the back scale, running it into the column and bending it or tweaking it up. I'm going to have a problem with this. Just set it there. So I think I'm going to wind up just drilling the holes and then coming back and put a gauge pin in there and then rotate the plate, drop it into the gauge pin into the hole, and then drill the other side of the holes set. So, or whatever. Yeah, I guess I'm going to do it that way. But so I'm here. I just wanted to show the edge finder, how it works on the BluDRO, and show you the centering function, which is really neat. And I'm thinking about moving this whole thing over to the other mill because of how nice that is. But I need to sit down so I can see what I'm doing. Alright, so I got speed. I come down a little more. So just moving in. I'm going to do it quickly, and then off camera I'm going to do it really slow so I know without a doubt I'm on center. There, it just trips. So you touch the axis, say 0 it, close, done. Now go up and you just find the other edge. This is why I love this, because otherwise they're going to go and get a calculator, divide it by 2, move it, and 0 it. This guy is so much quicker to do it this way. Alright, coming down, good, I'm clearing it. Go in. Oh, almost done. Okay, trip. So you just hit the axis, boom. So you divide it in half, close, and there's my center. I just zero it out and I'm done. 807, 6, 3, 2, 1, 0. 25, 6, 4 thousandths to go, 1, 0. There, I'm on center. So that's how it works, but I'm gonna make sure I'm absolutely on center here and bring you back. Okay, I'm zeroed out on it. I'm as positive as I can get, or careful as I can get. Put this guy on center, zero it out. Change this out to a gauge pin, which is, I think it was 182 thousandths. Just drops into the hole. 183 doesn't. So I'm going to show this hole function, which is right here. Bink. So circle radius, calculations was 1.775. 1.775. Next, I want 36 holes. Next. Whoops, backspace. There, 36 holes. Next, and create the circle. So now you come up here and you say preview the workspace, and there's the holes. And I want it to automatically select the nearest point. So let's come over, unlock the axis, so you can see it moving here towards the hole. And as soon as it gets close enough, you'll see the X just jump to what the target position's supposed to be. Any second. Boom, there it goes. So 100, 60, 32, 18, 5 thousandths from target, huh? 1, 0. So if I stand up, I may have to rotate this plate a bit. And I'm off. I'm not sure how much I'm off, but So I can move it 1,000th that way. Still doesn't drop in. I can't see to tell which way it is. 1,000 go 2,000ths. Nope, not dropping in. Try to lift it. Alright, go 2,000ths the other way. 1,000th the other way. That looks like that's wrong. That's supposed to be this way. 1, 2, 3,000ths. Because once I know exactly what the radius is, when I do the 25 holes, that's what I'll enter in. Wow, where is it so far off? 4,000ths. Still not dropping in. Make sure it drops into that hole. Because again, I'm playing with really tight tolerances here. Yeah, it goes in that hole. So if I bring it down, where is it? Looks like I gotta go this way to drop. That's way too far off, no way. Alright, well, I gotta play with this. Okay, it was just touchy trying to get it in there. I'm off by 1,000th, so I'll add that to the radius when I enter in the 25 holes. So now it's a matter of I'm going to put the real piece on here. Let me erase these points. Let me go back. Menu. And oops, where did you go? I didn't want that. Alright. I gotta move this over. I can't touch. There. Oh no, yeah, that's right. I'm just doing the wrong thing, dummy. I want this guy because I want to clear points. And yeah. So workspace is empty. It's ready for 25. So I'm going to drop the disc on here. Ooh, I forgot to zero it out. Shoot. That's one of the bugs that gets me. So now I got to go through this recentering it again. Shoot. And then drop the pin in again. I got to do everything all over again. Well, at least I only have to do one axis. Now, what did I do? I did 1775. There, I'm on it. So that's 0 now. Yeah, I don't have to do it again. Good. Zero it out. Close. Yay. Alright. So I'm back on center. Exactly where I was. So I'm going to put the plate on there, and I'm going to use these clamps that I made a long time ago for the other table. So I have 4 of them. I'm going to put tape on here so I don't mess up the surface, and just put 4 clamps around here to hold it down. A little surprised, didn't think of with this where these screw holes are. I can't put it right on the edge, so I figured this is solid, it's not going anywhere, and I can do a lot of the holes here. Spotting drill in here. So I just want to do all the spotting holes to see what the pattern look like. That way I don't wreck this plate. So hole pattern, here we go, huh? Circle radius 1775, 1.775. If I'm off by a thou, I don't care, because I can always make another pin. Number of holes 25. Next, create circle. Here we go, man. Preview workspace. And there it is, and auto select nearest hole. So I can unlock both these axes, and oh yeah, it's gonna automatically select that hole. I'm gonna get close to it. So I'll just record a little bit of this, because then I'm gonna, whoa, why did that shift? There it goes, see, screwed up. This guy went way off. It got a noise or a spike or something in it, because did I move that axis? I unlocked it, right? Yeah, I did. 100. and 11 thousandths off. I don't know, maybe this microphone did move it. I'm just trying to judge where it is. Yeah, no. If I were to put that back on, bring that up. 95, 80, 70. I'm way off center. So there's noise. I can't trust this thing. Every time I turn around with BluDRO, and I even have the transformer plugged into a different outlet. This is frustrating. You know, you get something like this and you just can't trust it. I absolutely take it back. It's because that's where the hole is supposed to be. So, 3, 2, 1, 0. I'll lock that axis because this isn't 39 holes. So the first hole is supposed to be here. 54, 43. Wow, it's supposed to be way over there, huh? 3, 2, 1, 0. Alright, well, here goes nothing. Oh, I want to set the Z. Oh well, I just gotta know what it is. Am I making, yeah, making a teeny little mark here. Alright, so go to the next hole, huh? Which is, oops, unlock these two axes. I probably don't need to lock them. Where is it? It's way down here, huh? So it should 60, 40, 30, 26, 5, 3, 2, 1, 0. And which way we gotta go? This way. Oops, I already passed it, huh? 35, 25, 2, 1, 0. Come on, there you go. So that's the next hole, huh? Looks pretty much alright. Ooh, that's bigger than I wanted it to be. Alright, so the next hole, I need to move this way and this way. Where is it on the screen? I could zoom in too with my fingers, but... Alright, so I'm getting close. 18, 8, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1, 0. And this guy, there we go. 2, 1, 0. Oop, too far. And that looks about right, like the right spot. So I'm just going to go around and do this. Well, next day I did have to quit here. So it's freezing outside, so I'm keeping the shop doors closed here so there's not too much light. It might be grainy. It appears that it worked really good. Unfortunately, one of the problems is after it changes positions targeting one of the holes, now I can't come back and find 0, 0. So I'm going to have to edge find and center it up again and start again and make sure it does hit right back on one of these holes. So the other thing I want to clarify is, yeah, in the past, I think it's sensitive to power noise because the mill just tears up the AC line, and I've had the numbers jump, which is why I said, oh great, it went off, when in reality it never did. I was used to doing 36 holes, so you're going to have holes in direct line here. 1, 2, 3, 4 holes will be in direct line. So when I saw this jump, I was figuring it should have stayed on 0, when no, I'm doing 25 holes, so it's going to be off. So it does seem to be solid, even though, you know, like I said, I've got it plugged into another outlet. And there, also the kind of the curious thing is, from what I understand, the actual scale holds the position. So what the DRO, BluDRO, is doing is it's asking the scale, where are you? Oh, I'm at 183 thousandths. So what I think's happening is noise somehow is upsetting the scale itself, so it's losing where it is. So it might be the noise is going all the way through. And the regular iGauge DRO runs on batteries, so it doesn't care about noise. Any case, I got to recenter it up and recheck everything. And so the next time you see this, it should be done and drilled. Ta-da! Managed to get it. And the idea behind loosening the clamps and rotating it worked. Because I moved it back to a hole over here, and yep, it was perfect. The bit dropped straight into it. So I just left it up higher, rotated it, dropped it into a hole further down line. Well, what did I do? Yeah, because these weren't done. So I moved like this hole over here, dropped the bit back in there, clamped it, and everything lined right back up. So, but to do this, I'll pan the camera for a second. I had to run the BluDRO on a battery. Any noise, it seems like, in the power line, just screws it up. It starts losing position and stuff. So I think I'm set here finally with it. I could come around again and just countersink all the holes, but I just I don't want to mess with it. I think I'm just going to say that's it. I've got all the holes, 25 holes, and I'm done. So take it out, I'll clean it up, deburr, and so on. Tell you, pretty burned out doing this thing. I've already tried it on there. I've got some thermal issues where I can't get it completely on. It just temperature. It's kind of going on, but I got to loosen that up some. But the pin goes right in there. It hits them. There it is. It just went in. Rotate it. Goes in. So I got it right on the money. Let's go all the way around here. Boom, it goes in. So I am set now for making a 25 tooth gear. Wow. How do I get my fingers in here there? So I'll have to put this back in the lathe and sand this or something here. Loosen it up. But that's the plate, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this.